All right, so let's talk about the conditional, a little bit of conjugation and usage. So typically when we use the conditional, it's going to fall into one of three categories. So we're either making a request or giving a command in a more polite fashion. Okay, so for example, je voudrais is more polite than je veux. Okay, I want versus I would like. Okay. Exact same thing with giving commands. Okay, so rather than saying, for example, donne, give, okay, like give me that, you can say donner, okay, would you give? It's more polite. Our second most common is to ask for and to give advice. Okay. What would you do in such and such a situation? Oh, well, you should, or I would, so on and so forth. Okay, and then finally, three, to express hopes and dreams. Okay, this is where a lot of the ifs come in, that and with advice. Okay, so saying things like, if I was rich, I would buy a yacht. There are other situations in which the conditional makes sense, but these are the biggest three that you'll see repeatedly. So, question number one. So, which one of those three situations discussed would the following sentence fall into? So, if I said, J'irai au café si vous fêtiez votre anniversaire. Is that a polite request or a command? Is that asking for or giving advice? Or is that thinking about hopes and dreams? All right, questions 2 and 3, simple translation. So how would you translate the following sentences into French? So question 2 is he should study often. And question 3, would you, plural you, go to bed please? Question 4. Write a sentence in French in which you are making a polite request. So you can request anything you feel like, as long as you're making a polite request. Give me any sentence. And then finally, question 5, write a sentence in French in which you are giving advice. So again, any form of sentence or advice that you feel like using, as long as you are giving advice, it'll count.